Old farm boy keeping up with the big timers. They've literally... Welcome back to the channel. This morning I'm getting some food for the calves. Bit of a change up today. I'm feeding the small calves on the big calves' food, so they're going to have some big pellets mixed in with their breakfast today. And if you guys could give this video a thumbs up, I would appreciate that. Thanks very much for all your support. As I keep saying, I'm sorry about the microphone on the GoPro. I've ordered a new one and hopefully it will arrive in the post in the next few weeks. So just hang in there with the microphone. I hope the audio's okay today. So it's important that I mix the smaller nuts in with these big nuts, because that's why I want to start feeding them now, because they're getting slightly older. They're just over 12 weeks. They're heading towards 14 weeks old now. So I just want to mix in the small nuts with the big nuts. As they've gotten older, they've really started to follow me around a lot more the moment they see the food. So they won't let me get near the trough. Right, come on. They've literally... Come on. Getting a bit too big, they're a bit too tame. A few small ones. This is what I was going for. So, a few big ones and a few small ones, just to mix them in so they can start getting onto the bigger nuts. And last night we put this bale in here to bed them down, some of the barley straw I brought back on the trailer the other day. And you can see the calves have knocked it around, and I'll just bed them down a bit by hand, just to make the best of the straw. Where they stand and feed there, it gets quite messy because they're always in that area by the trough feeding, and it gets wet and messy, and I need it clean. So I do put a little bit of straw just where they eat. And this is where they sleep at night, so I'm just going to bed this area up at the back. So I don't like them to get too mucky in the back, so I try and keep them clean. We fed the calves, bedded them down, and the other day we put the sheep, the store lambs, on the sugar beet field, which Paul had harvested with his 16-ton sugar beet harvester. And because the Can-Am's gone, I'm checking them with my e-bike, with the Specialized. But I tell you what, she does the job, and I get a bit of extra exercise. Minding the fence. Oh, don't I get shocked. Got my new boots. They've been really handy. So they're eating off the sugar beet leaves, the sugar beet roots. They're also levelling out the field, which is quite handy. And that stuff, that's what we're after. Increasing the organic matter in the soil. That is some beneficial goodness there. Might not look like much, but that is why we put livestock on the fields on this farm. Well, they seem okay today. They need to go in the footpath. We've been busy building the pen earlier on today, so we've built the pen. So I'm just going to hop back on the Specialized. Clover's enjoying herself, checking the sheep today. She's been absolutely brilliant for getting around the farm. Some of you guys have been asking me about the Specialized. It was worth every single penny. I really enjoy this bike. I've already gone through a set of cogs and I'm on my second chain already, but It's so much fun. It really gets you outside on the Sundays, on the weekends, and you know, you just have so much fun. It's great being on the farm because I can really utilise it and get the best out of it. This is where the sugar beet was harvested the other day. I mean, these are some muddy ruts, some sinking holes. And there's the muck. I'm going to be spreading that soon. We'll get the AH muck spreader, the John Deere 6155R, and we'll get the Manitou as well. We'll load it all up with the Manitou. So looking forward to that in January, February time next year. So 2021, look out. And here are the Shropshires, which we've put just by the menage. And you can see they're just eating all the grass off, which Roger landscaped in. Handy lawnmowers to have around. The carrot company who we rent this ground to turned up the other day and they cultivated this field, and they've left it nice and rough, nice and clumpy, which will stop the soil erosion, which is really important. And I managed to get some footage of the Fendt working. And there we go, so the field's been cultivated now. We started to lose the light there at the end of today. It gets really dark in the winter time here in the UK, for those of you guys who are watching from abroad. Something else which was quite interesting and which happened yesterday, a lot of you guys found this quite funny on Instagram. I was on my bike on the Specialized and I was just on my way back from the shop, so I'd gotten some flapjacks and some tea bags, and I was on my way back for coffee, and there was a couple of pro cyclists just in front of me, and I thought, do you know what? I'll have a go with them. I'll try and overtake them on the way home cycling, and I did, and I recognised the cyclists. I think we've had races before, and as I overtook them, they did smile and we had a bit of a laugh. So here's the video now. I'll just play it for you guys. Old farm boy keeping up with the big timers. I can't believe I'm still able to keep up with them. I go. Like I say, you know, 2020 hasn't been the best year, so I hope it brightened up your day, made you laugh a little bit anyway. It certainly made the cyclists have a chuckle, and a lot of you guys on Instagram found it quite funny. So yeah, there we go. So just going back to the farm, so the calves are all well. They're being looked after. The sheep are on the sugar beet field at the moment, and as I said in today's video, they need to go in the footpath. Some of them are just starting to get a bit bad on their feet, so you need to get them in the footpath. We've built the sheep pen this afternoon. That's something I didn't show in this video, but they are going to be going into the footpath very soon. That's a very important job. And then once they've finished eating on the sugar beet field, they're then going to go to the top field, which is where the turnips are, and they're going to finish off eating the turnips. And then, as I said in today's video, just on letterbox field, where we've got the muck, that's going to be spread very soon. I'm going to get the AH muck spreader again, which we used last year, which was an 18 tonner, which was actually too big. I would have been more than happy with a 14 tonner or a 16 tonner, even a 10 tonner, but AH said no, Ollie, you're getting the 18 tonner, you're getting the full job, the full muck spreader. So I managed last year with it with the 6155R, loaded it up, big loads, managed to do it. So hopefully this year with the 18 tonner we'll do it again and everything will run smoothly. And I hope you've been enjoying these videos, and I hope you're enjoying the holiday period. It's a great time to spend with family. It's a great time to reflect on 2020 and to look ahead to the future, to look ahead to 2021. So there's, you know, it's a big year up and coming. 2021, 2022, so a big couple of years now. We're moving into a technologically advanced future, which is quite exciting. Lots to look forward to, lots happening, as I always say. So keep an eye out for the New Year's Eve video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.